Okay, I had a good day, but I didn't check my mic, so if it's weird, let me know. Um, I got my giant printer in the mail today. Oh my gosh, the box was nearly as big as me. I took a picture. Actually, Joel took a picture. I'll show you in just a second. Let's see. Yeah, so I got the giant printer. I need to get some sort of table-y thing to put it on. We're kind of out of like desktop space, table space. But that works because if I get a shelf, one with a shelf, I could put the sticker cutter under it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start buying paper again. And I need some good recommendations on like printer, I'm not printer, sticker material kind of stuff. I have a couple of things bookmarked on in Amazon. Just random people said I like this, but yeah, I'm not sure. So let's see. Yeah, I think I finally figured out all of my streaming stuff, so hopefully that's going okay. I could see that. Oh, I didn't open my chat for everybody. Let's see. Where are you? Oh, good thing I thought of that, because that's where all my my commands are. Streamerbot. There you go. Super handy. Put everybody in one space. So okay. No, we won't upload or download an update. Cancel. Chat. Click. Swing that over. What? 3 monitors across, okay. And hold on, let me check. Vince! Hi Vince, how are you? Here, I gotta check to make sure I connected this stuff right. Let's do party. Party. Enter. Oh, I spelled it I spelled it wrong, hold on. A-R-T. There we go. Oh my goodness, enter. Hey. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna scooch this down a little. That's fine. Okay, let me show you this picture of the printer box. If you're on Discord, you already saw it. Let's see. This is Discord. Or the spelling counts. Okay, so let's see if I can pull this up. All right. This is how I spent my morning. So I think I could just press this for, yeah, for Twitch, but I need to do it over here. Hold on, I'll show you guys too. Okay. Look at that giant box. I don't know why I needed to climb in it like a cat or something. Exactly, Shadow. Look at that. It's the biggest box I've ever received, I think. Most likely Marsh. I knew it. She's a fairy. So this is a big behemoth of a printer. I mean, it's big for an at-home printer, but I mean, for the quality of prints that it's supposed to put out, it's way overkill for stickers. It's not only going to be for stickers. I'm just super excited about the sticker part of it. So I've got like piles of ink. The printers over there all kind of wrapped up still. I've been trying to read up on what you should know before you plug it in. That's why I got the UPS, what is it? Uninterruptible power supply or something? I might be forgetting a word there. But because they said if there's brownouts, it's gonna do a ink cleaning cycle and waste a bunch of ink. So so I have that. Got the printer. I need a little table to put it on. I need the sticker cutter, and I need a supply of paper. I have some. I heard Red River is a good source for paper. So I don't know anybody personally who uses it, but the internet likes it. So maybe that's good enough. But oh my goodness, that thing. Yeah, I was pretty excited about it. So there we go. Say goodbye to that for now. So then, okay, that happened. And then if that wasn't enough, we went and got donuts. It's called Stage Car Street Coach. I forgot what it was. There was the other donut place we used to go to. I think it's Streetcar. And it's really good. So they have these you know what? I'm so boring. It's fine though. I like vanilla ice cream and I like old-fashioned donuts. When they're well done, you know what it is? It's like that nutmeggy kind of flavor they put in the batter. I love that so much. And I do like the flavory, what do you call it? The flavory. Oh, look at that. Larry subscribed on YouTube. Thank you. I like the flavory donuts. We actually got a strawberry one. Actually, I want to paint a donut, like Ode to Donuts today. A little tiny one. And I think we got a cinnamon roll too, which isn't a donut actually, but still yummy. But it makes it hard to taste like the purity of the cakey donut nutmeg stuff. So we got there, and Joel really likes these salted butter or something. And there was like this one lonely salted butter donut on the shelf by itself, and he's like, all right, that's fine, at least they have one. So he orders it, and then the donut monger says, how about I get you one of the fresh ones from the back? And he was like, yes please. So my point is, it's just been a beautiful day. I was super excited about it. Donuts and printers, it doesn't get much better than that. I finished this yesterday. It's very strange. Like I added some shadows to the grassiness, a little bit to the robot too. And as usual, I don't leave myself a place to sign. I guess I could put it in this little white area here. So good. Oh, well, thank you, Marsh. I appreciate that. It's adequate, I think. What did I learn? I think I learned that as much as I want to like this wine color line art, I went back and I covered almost all of it with black. It just wasn't punchy enough. So maybe for lighter colors, or that limited palette thing I was doing a while back. Yeah, I added just kind of a mid-tone gray to some of these little pieces I was just trying to add some depth to. These flowers, they're just khaki colored flowers. That's what they're going to be. This, oh yeah, because my experiment with painting on the wrong side of the paper, it didn't soak in as much. So this was really like a lake of color, like a bubbly lake of color with Vince, I'm really winning. There's nothing wrong right now. I should knock on wood. Knock on MDF. So it was like surface tension bubble of Schmincke super granulation watercolor. And that's how it dried. It's like green and red at the same time. A lot darker than the rest. But that's all right. You can kind of see, I don't know the reason for it, or like how to make it happen on purpose. Maybe a wetter brush stroke or something. Some of the green has more red than the other. I think I like the ladybug the best. And just the granulation of that paint. This one I want to put like a white halo around it. It's too similar to the background. And you can't even tell this is copper watercolor. I can't make it sheen for you guys. I guess you can kind of see like that. So this will probably go in the vending machine. Sign it somewhere. It's cute. Yeah, so this whole area is like a proper art studio now with all these printer things. I'm pretty excited about it. Let's see. I sprayed correction fluid over everything yesterday. So this is dry. Put him away. I was surprised about how much this soaked into this cottony paper. Where is that little thing? So no matter how much white I try to put on, it just like soaked straight in. I had to double up. I think eventually paper soaked up enough of this where this stopped absorbing. Very bright. Like some of these things, I want to scan them and then maybe, I'm not sure. This would make a cute little sticker if like a teeny tiny one if I'm printing them out myself. What else do I have? Yeah, now it's just going to be going through old stuff and seeing what can I stickerify. So there's stuff in here. Not this. She's already a sticker. That could be a cool seasonal sticker. Not sure. I think I have a Grump sticker in here, or painting in here too. Okay, that one. That'd make a cute seasonal sticker. The people who like Creepy Nuts will like that one. Maybe. There's one actually. Where is it? Oh, maybe it was in the vending machine. I have a little scan of it. The one with the Grump wearing those crazy glasses. Oh, it's right here. This guy. I want to make a sticker out of this one. Like an at-home sticker. I was thinking I could put it on a... See, okay, here's another mystery. You can get sticker paper and then you can get something to put on top of it. What is it called? Laminate? Is that the right word? So I'm not sure if I like that. Maybe. I know I've pulled a few of those off because they would peel off a sticker I already had and I just ended up peeling it off. So I don't want that experience for other people. But if I think simply I could just print this on like holographic paper, sticker paper. But I'm curious to try like those like starry glitter laminate stuff. I don't have any experience with that kind of thing. You have to buy a squeegee. You don't have to heat it, right? It's just sticky. Yeah, so I definitely want to make that a sticker. Maybe. Pondering Manny. All right. So what we got here? I got another one for the Let's Fit. I think it fits. That's so thick. It's a tight fit. There you go. Look at that. So that was like 3 weeks of work, but only working on it for an hour and a half. So 1, 2, 3, 4.5 hours. Is that right? I don't know. All right. I was looking up, you could print different quality settings, and the highest quality setting was like 8 minutes of print for, I hope that was 11 by 17. It might have been smaller. I was thinking 8 minutes? You really have to think ahead for like a nice quality print. So then the printer comes with paper, and I could use that to calibrate the printer. And then Red River, the paper place, they have profiles for their paper and my specific printer. So do that after. And then maybe I'll do little prints and compare like the quality settings. I'd have to get my magnifying glass out. My eyes aren't that good to be the judge of it on my own. So, and for stickers, like, I don't know if that's necessary, but we're not only doing stickers. That's exciting to me. I think Joel might have some ideas. All right. I almost want to make my favorite old-fashioned donut, but it's just gonna be brown. I do like brown though. I could do the festive Simpsons pink glazed with sprinkles. I could do something more exotic. I think they had huckleberry donuts. What was that place called? Let's see. Eat Car Donuts? Sidecar donuts. Okay. Yeah, they have lavender and honeybee and horchata, but I'll show you. They didn't have those. They were out when we got there. Copy? Okay. Hold on. I'm looking for donut reference. It's very important. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Control paste. Control, let's copy paste. What? I was right the first time. This time for sure. Goodness. Okay, so let's see. All right, it's a little compact on the Instagram, but let's see what they have here. I don't dare do their reward thing because I don't need incentive to just buy donuts all day long. That looks good. That's brown again. I like brown. Okay, let's see. What's the most colorful donut they have? Ooh, you seeing that? Yeah. Yeah, it just seems to be that, this pink one. Who are you? Huckleberry? Strawberry buttermilk? That's probably the bottom. Okay, yeah, we'll do the classic Simpson color. Pink with sprinkles. Now I'm just drooling. Okay. I was thinking donut because I'm snacky, or Grump's dog Captain. He's cute. I just thought donut would be kind of easier for kind of a little warm-up painting. So then, okay, what could be the challenge though? I could use my fountain pens to get nice line weight. What else? I think, okay, I'll try to get it really glossy looking. So like a white kind of highlight along the top, but then some sort of reflective light, cooler or something into the pink. Try to get it really syrupy looking. Like the best painted donut you ever did see. It won't be that. That's okay. Let's see. I drew one line. I need to erase it. Okay. Does anybody else like clean their eraser off before they use it? With the white ones I can see, but then we have these and just can't tell what's on it. I always think I'm gonna just smudge. I wrote B on the back because I'm very serious about figuring these watercolor papers out. Okay. Here, I'll leave this out so I can consider my colors. I'm still thinking it's going to be one of those. And bonus, it's a blacklight reactive. Okay. You go there. That's fine. Okay. Let's see. Donut. Maybe I could do, no, I already got the watercolor out. I was thinking maybe I could do gouache, but I feel like this middle part is too big. Here's my... Oh, I'm not doing a straight, what do you call it, a bird's eye view? That won't help. So I ate my old-fashioned. I think, what's left? Oh, the cinnamon roll and a strawberry. I think we might split that half and half. So that way we could both taste each one. We didn't split the old-fashioned and the salted butter because I didn't think Joel would like the old-fashioned. Kind of boring. I like it. It's fine by me. Donut is smiling at me. Hold on. It needs some roundness help. So I figure, as far as all the printing stuff goes, I still have access to use the risography place. I'll keep that place when I want to do fluorescent inks in my prints. And if it's just like a standard thing, I could do them at home. There's a lot of colors that don't really print very well. All those like witchy magical greens, like for spells, even purples too, like all that RGB stuff. It just doesn't print well. There's a particular shade of like, it's kind of a tealish or a minty green, and it doesn't print, but there's some really nice paintings. I first noticed it, we went to a gallery, and the main, I guess the artist's favorite painting was on the little flyer for the show. And then when we saw it in person, the colors were so much more vivid. So I was thinking, okay, so that's, if that color is hard to reproduce by a print, maybe we can reserve that kind of thing, not for the risograph, but the like the screen printing stuff. I thought that would be kind of nice, a nice reason to use a fancy printing technique. Hold on. I'm determined. Here I could put a little glazy drip coming down. It's close. The heart wants what the heart wants, and it wants donuts. Let's see. feel like, let's see, is that weird? Like less whole. Maybe. I don't want to bring the actual donut here. It's too sticky. Okay, let's sprinkle time. Some of the sprinkles can't be long because you're kind of looking straight at them. Whenever we go to the market to buy sugar and we walk through that baking aisle, I'm just drawn to all the little, like the advancements in sprinkle technology. But I feel like that can't be healthy. All those sprinkles they're like pearlescent and metallic. They gotta make a really pretty donut though. Hold on, my sprinkles are all evenly placed. That won't do. Gonna hit the randomize button. That one's the same angle as that one. It's like a robot is making the sprinkles. Okay. Hold on. There's a blank spot. And of course, like the first color I'm thinking to line this with is that wine color again. The one I just said not to use. Okay. So, go super bright pink. Like that crazy glowy pink. I feel like I should mix it, like dull it with that. So it's more of a delicious strawberry color and not just bright petal pink. There we go. Hold on. And you need to go right there. All right, that's better. That's a lot of. There we go. So I'm starting to develop favorites for the brushes. think this little one. Yeah, I like this little one. Okay, let's see. I guess I always say, I did actually go back and use, I think it was this color. These were the robot colors, and I left them to just kind of rehydrate if I needed. But I just put that in the book, so I guess I can clean that out. Okay, let's see. Oh, I finished playing that downloadable content for Star Wars Outlaws. The season pass, what was it? Wild card. And there was some Jabba the Hutt thing too, but that was super short. The wild card part was actually really good. That was worth the sale price for like $20, I think it was, for that add-on stuff. Got some sort of Boba Fett inspired outfit. And I guess they're supposed to release something else for it. Some Pirates of the I don't know what. I never did buy that Little Nightmares game. It was on sale, and I just kind of let it go. I figured if I wanted it that bad, I would have jumped on it. That looks better in the camera. It looks like Pepto Pink in real life. It has more of a like candy strawberry look on the camera. So then, yellow, a dot of yellow. Bigger dot than that. That looks a little better. Did I mix enough? Okay. So what did I say? I'm going to avoid the glossy parts and then go back in. What would be nice as like a reflective color? Where's the scratch piece? Here, let's use this. Okay, let's see. With the periwinkle, just make it kind of dull Do I need to get like a bluer color? But then it would just turn kind of greenish. Let's see. Yes, that's kind of what I wanted, if it pushes it away. So then I have to do it when it's wet. Painting Peyton, how are you? We're having a donut afternoon. It's 4:42 over here. We went to, what was the place called? Streetcar? I got an old fashioned because I'm boring. I like vanilla and I like old fashioned donuts because of the nutmeg. I just really want to taste that nutmeg in the batter. But we also got salted butter, which was really good because it was fresh out of the oven. And then, yes. There's a strawberry one in there. And actually, a cinnamon roll somehow made it into the mix. So that's my plans for later, is to finish off some of those donuts. Or do we save them for coffee in the morning? I don't know. So, okay. Here's the plan. Did I make enough of this pink color? Okay. So I want to like leave a blank spot for where the sheen really is hitting this donut. I love cake donuts so much. You're making me jealous. Oh, where's my here? Let's see. There it is. Oh, hold on. You guys get some too. So this is what is it? Hold on, I'm on the. Okay, there we go. I'm right here. Okay, there we go. Sidecar. I think I keep saying streetcar. Sidecar. That's where we went. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's exciting. I guess we were in a celebratory mood for receiving this behemoth of a printer in the mail. Oh, I'll show you. Let's see. It's still around. In my printer picture. That's me in my printer box. This huge delivery this morning. So I might be part cat. So this huge printer I'm going to make stickers with. More than that, I'm excited about the stickers. So I keep talking about that. It's my favorite thing to bake. You bake donuts, so you just have infinite access to donuts. You can magically make them appear in your kitchen. Oh my goodness. So what is your feeling about if you fits, you sits? It was so giant. Okay, so painting Peyton, how do you feel? I made them every day for like 4 years. You worked in a bakery, or you just don't? That's a real love for donuts. Okay. What are your thoughts on nutmeg? How much nutmeg, if any, is in the batter? Yes, a gluten-free one. Oh, nice. I was asking about that type of batter in donuts with nutmeg, and people were just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, there's a donut. Sometimes they taste like this and sometimes they don't. And it's not only about, I'm like drooling talking about donuts. It's not just yeast donuts and cake donuts. There's nutmeg. It's very important. Depends on how many you're making for a dozen, probably like a half a spoon. No, I just, because I wouldn't even know how to make them. I just mean the existence of it at all. Because sometimes donuts don't have that flavor to them. And it makes me sad. right. Hold on. I have to have a plan of attack here. Yeah, the nutmeg gives it the signature flavor, right? We'll go to Sprouts and get some donuts because it's really close. And it's like, they just taste like bready or cakey, which is fine, but it's got to have that donut flavor, which is, to me, nutmeg. Okay, so maybe a little rim light I'll leave blank. And then the top part here, I'll leave blank. A little rim light. And, oh, should I leave like a... I can't get too crazy with that. Maybe a little bit along the tops here. And then, while it's still wet, I'll go in with that periwinkle color. Just along some of the shadowy sides. And hopefully that color pushes out the pink. I should just go straight over the sprinkles. I don't think I'm gonna have that kind of aim. What am I gonna mess up? The yellow? I could go in with Sharpie. I mean, not Sharpie. Jelly roll pens. It's like a totally different word. Posca, yeah, that's a good idea. I got some of those. I don't think they're hanging out with me. Oh, I do have. I got white. What else? There's a bunch. I just have a limited supply of stuff that's actually on the desk. I thought there was a yellow one, orange one somewhere. It's there, it's just hiding. All right. This is my collection of whites that some work better than others. Stuff like this, it works for a minute and then it dries up. So I haven't opened it yet. Okay. Stalling. I got this. All right, we've decided we're gonna go over with Posca. So see you later. Sprinkles. Okay, so, and where's the next little? Trying to remember, like, see it before I paint it, so I can leave some little blank spots for the sheeniness. Also, I need to practice my brush control because I just mash it down. It has a nice little point to it. And I just like Hulk smash it all. Till that, what is the silver part called? Till that hits the paper. Okay. Hold on. I feel like it's straight. Let me go up a little. All right. And then quick with the periwinkle color. How much did I want this stuff? I don't remember. Okay, push it out of the way. Don't just suck it up. Push it. Okay, I'm lifting some of it with a dryer brush. Okay, let's see. Try it again. Well, it's not the worst idea. Okay, I'll show you. Did I mash you into oblivion? Hold on. Brush care. There it is. Beautiful. All right, step one. The pink got a little granulaty. You can see like some chunks right there. Brown. What's a good? Doing it brown. The lighter one or the darker one? A little of both. Go light and then throw some dark. I still have the wash I could rehydrate. That looks a little too orangey though. Okay, light to dark. Okay, just looking at stuff. Okay. So, do I have that right? Oh, let me change my focus. I don't know. I think I've only used this brown for making a swatch. It's pretty flat. Everything else has like, oh, look at this one too. Who's this guy? No love. Okay, who are you? Fourth from the left. Oh, it's just it's like a black color, neutral and warm maybe? How come I've got so many? That's Payne's Gray. Black, gray, and gray maybe. I don't know. Maybe that, if I need some room, I know who's not making the cut. Then I changed it again. Okay, there we go. Donut. Donuts and coffee are good. Donuts in like chocolate, probably pretty good. I don't usually drink a bunch of chocolate. I think probably donuts and juice, that might be the worst combination. Donuts, I'm not a wine drinker, but I can't imagine that's a good pairing. Donuts and kombucha, I don't know, I would try. I don't mind kombucha. Some of it tastes more like feet than others. Those I don't like. Booch's Best or something. I was like, sock. I didn't care for that one at all. But there's a lot of good ones. Donut. That is a donut. I want one shade darker on the pink. I have some pink still made. Let's see. I guess maybe I could put some of that purple in it. This weird puce color. I don't know what color this is. That one though. Maybe not put it in the pink, but make just darker spots with that pure color. Is it dry? Well, okay, I think I'll do that. Where are you? Second over. While I wait for the cakey part to dry. Donuts. Is there a donut day, like a national donut day? There must be, right? All right, so let's see. Our tester here. Not the worst color. Maybe add a little red to it. But then, no, I think that's fine. Let's see. So where? Oh, let's see. I'm just gonna do it. And maybe underneath the little bloopy, juicy parts. Let's see. I'm going to use like the softest of touches, not mash it in. It's got a nice little point. I guess it was okay to do this color before the darker donut part, the cakey part. It's definitely looking more syrupy now, though. The dark helps it. Oh, donuts. We love you. I just want to put like another kind of a dark one right here. Just a little bit. Give it a little form, a bloopy form, a drippy. And then all Posca sprinkles, because they just went. If I don't have any of that masking fluid stuff. It doesn't last forever. After a while, it just kind of turns into this plasticky vinyl stuff in the bottle. Or maybe I wasn't taking care of it. I don't know. Some of my brushes have little flags on them, and those are the ones that are for weird stuff like glue or liquid masking. Oh, that's redundant. Masking fluid. see. Donut. Everybody loves you, Donut. Do they make good sugar-free donuts? I'm lucky I don't have any dietary restrictions, but sometimes they can make some good stuff. I should leave that. That's a sprinkle. Okay. What else do we need? Okay, so let's see. Where I should put a thicker line underneath the lower parts of these drips, so it gives it more weight. Maybe right now it's thickest there. Let's try that. Do the same on this edge one. Whoops. Made a little puddle. All right, so dark brown. That's pretty easy. Maybe some drop shadow underneath the drips. Side ones, side shadows, and a little bit underneath. I gotta wait for that purpley stuff to dry. Do I have some of that deleter white stuff? Let's see. Oh, I found the rest of my Poscas. There you go. Not a very full collection, purple and silver. Gold. Okay, hold on. Okay, this stuff. It's not what I was thinking, but can you paint over this? gosh, I've got like, I should at least try. I think one is empty that I watered down a little. What else do I have? Glue, ink, glue, more ink. Okay. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. All right, now I'm just looking at stuff. Here, let's see. I made discoveries in my treasure box. This guy. I should use it. All right, so then what's the deal with these? Why do I have two? Oh, that opened nice. All right, who wants to stir? Some of these brushes might have glitter on them. I do have this. I don't see the harm in mixing stamp paint with this stuff. Oh, I got some on my nose. It smells milky, actually. Why does that smell good? It's like vanilla.
Game over.
That definitely seems thinner than it came. Okay, let's see. I want to check if I paint. Is this water-based? Bleed proof? Probably not. All right, so then I'm going to use a different brush. I want to see if I could paint over it easily. Okay, let's see. This guy. For science. Siege, if one was to shorten your online handle, would it be MIDI or Mew? I guess MIDI. Some people just naturally say it like that. How you doing? Hope your day is going well. It was so good. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the picture that I keep pulling up. We're gonna let this dry and see if I can paint over it and make sprinkles out of them. Okay, Siege, look at this. I got a printer in the mail. Look at the size of this. Is it? Look at that. That's the box it came in. I don't think I've ever received a box that big in the mail before. So I'm really excited about it because I've been talking about this printer forever, right? It's huge, right? The printer itself, it's kind of, it's just slightly big for a home printer. It's not like some industrial size thing. I'm gonna I'm teasing myself because I keep saying I'm gonna make it. I use it to make stickers. This giant crazy thing, but it's gonna be for other stuff, other prints too. But I'm just excited about the sticker part of it. So if anybody has any advice about sticker papers and things and the laminate stuff that they sell that's sparkly, like what to avoid or don't even bother, please let me know. How much is a box of paper for that thing? Oh, look, to print nice prints. There's so many different types of paper, Siege. First of all, the size of it. So it prints as big as 17 by 23, I think. And I didn't price those papers. I think quickly I saw that a super thick fancy paper for it, for 50 sheets, it was like $70 or something. But I don't need to get the super thick, toothy, fancy paper. Some of the paper is special because then you can print double side, which I think would be cool for some of the little cards I wanted to make. But I wanted to do that on the Risograph printer. Yeah, there's like matte, glossy. There's metallic looking paper. So it's just kind of all over the place. I don't know a ton. I haven't printed at home prints in a really long time. I gave it up for a minute because right before a convention, it was kind of a pain to start printing and trimming a bunch of prints. But I don't know, I think I got used to a worse quality going to print shops, and I kind of want to see the nicer quality stuff again. Are you dry? I don't think you're dry. 17 by 23 is like perfect giant grimoire size? Who's that? See, I know nothing about that stuff. I just made I gotta wait for these to dry. Grimoire? Do I need to? Am I the only one? Do I need to Google it? Save myself the embarrassment? Ancient Book of Spells. Big leather bound thing. Oh, okay. Sorry. Thanks for letting me know. I'm gonna try this again. Like a thinner version. Just kind of backfilled with water. All right. A word generally referring to ancient large books. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to figure out a way to overpaint some sprinkles on my beautiful donut. Let's see. Okay. I have to bust out the blow dryer. All right. Oh shoot, I didn't see the auto mod there. Okay. So then if I allow it though, then everyone's gonna say that. I'm gonna allow it. Okay. it's not the strangest of words, but I like Gallimaufry. Grumps Gallimaufry. Let's see. Gallimaufry. There it is. Right there. Boop, boop. All right, that's kind of dry. I did that, Shadow. I booped it. Okay, so I guess the biggest challenge would be yellow, because that's the lighter one. What do you think? Do you think it's gonna just kind of roll off, pill off? Or do you think it's gonna get a nice coverage? It's got a gloss to it, so I'm not holding out hope. Me and Automod aren't friends. I don't say things that it should ping, but my language is less than innocent. No. Yeah, if you're not calling people that, I don't mind. Personally, I'm like PG-13 with my language, but I think it's funny when people say curse words. Okay, let's see. All right, I gotta change my focus. And it just blur all over. All right. All I need is for the yellow to work, and then I'll feel confident. Let's see. Oh, I don't. And then do this thinner ones. Let's see. You know what? All right, quality product. Look at those little jelly beans. Situationally depends. Wee little kids, sub 8 years, yeah, I'll try. After that, I know they've heard you enough that you have to tell them not to say your words. Those are grown-up words. Painters are magicians. Look at that. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm guilty of just getting a kick out of people cursing it up over things that aren't that big a deal. Line art I get and can do, but okay. But paint, that's hard. Paint's unwieldy. You have to like make an agreement with it to be on your side or something. Okay, so I'm gonna try to dry this and then see. Okay, so it's not gonna stay bubbly. Is it going to crack? Is it just gonna be weird and wrinkly? How is it gonna dry over that? I must know. Let's see. Clearly, I have no patience. Siege says you also have to be patient and let the paint dry the right amount. Pencil is just wee draws. Yeah, I have got no patience. I'll grab my heat gun. I have it on the lowest setting so we don't catch fire, but yeah, I don't know why I hate painting with watercolor. So let's see if I can get you to see. Okay, there you go. I haven't touched it. I'm not sure if that's just a glossy finish or if that's wet paint. Whatever it is though, that's still satisfactory for overpainting sprinkles. Oh, it's glossy. Look at that. A successful test. All right, donut. Oh, first, wait, no, okay. Game plan. I'm gonna do the whites of the sprinkles. I'll just do them all. Then I will, while that's drying, I'll do, get off. I'll do the brown of the donut cake. Oh, donuts, raw, raw. And then we'll see how much blow drying I have to do for the sprinkles. What am I gonna do for the background? Should I put, well, the glitter is not gonna match. My glitter is all fall colors and this is kind of just bright and cheery. I could just mix some. Oh, I don't even want to know, Siege. I don't want to know. Yeah, yeah, because I had fantastic donuts. Here, my other. Okay, so I'm celebrating because I got that giant printer in the box in the mail. Where's my Wacom stylus? Oh goodness. All right, I'll just do it this way. Oh, it's right here. Ta-da! Okay. And here's the other thing. This was what we had, some celebration donuts. And we got strawberry. I got old fashioned because I like the nutmeggy flavor. And Joel got salted butter, which is really good. And then, let's see, where's that? Okay, there you go. Cake or fluffy? I guess cake donuts, because there's cake and raised yeast donuts, right? I like them both, because Krispy Kreme is the yeast donuts. Raised? Wait. Okay, maybe I'm off my donut terminology. Let's see. Okay. I like the cakey donuts. I like the nutmeggy flavor in them. And then Krispy Kreme are raised donuts and yeast donuts the same thing? And then equal to Siege, equal to your fluffy description there? I like the fluffy more. Cake is too sweet in almost all cases. Okay. $12-pack. Yeah, look at them. Oh, they're beautiful. What is that thing with the leaf in it? Basil eggs Benedict, available in store only. What? What? I've never seen these apple fritter. I've never seen those in the store. Okay, again, I'm drooling. Weird childhood had knock-on consequences. Okay, let's see. So, all right. I'm not using this nice brush for my white. What am I using? This, oh, I keep switching. Stop eating super sweet things because cousins would eat all my food but wouldn't touch healthy food. And I was a very hungry child. So your cousins wouldn't touch your broccoli. They'd eat all your sweets. So then all you ate was like healthy food, so they wouldn't eat it. And then you were hungry because you're like, nah, this sucks. This is the white I'm struggling with. It's fine. I'm probably not using it in the way it was intended. I used to get diet soda in high school because I wouldn't have to share with friends. But I'd get like a Diet Pepsi and what the heck were those things I would buy? It's just junk. It was shaped like an ice cream sandwich, but the dark parts were chocolate cake things, and it was filled with some sort of creaminess. It was long though. It was like well, maybe no, I wasn't that small in high school. Yeah, it was probably like this big if you're looking at it from the top, but smaller on the side. Super chocolatey sandwich with a creamy inside. I don't know what it was, but that was my lunch. One of those and a Diet Pepsi. My high school lunch would horrify every parent. Yeah. That's what I would spend my lunch money on. Sweets. Okay, so we're doing, did you dry? Okay, good, it's not dry. Let's see, do I have okay. 2 deep fried burritos, an order of nachos? Yeah, 2 ice cream sandwiches, 1 tea. That sounds really good. What school did you go to? Deep fried burritos, nachos, 2 ice cream sandwiches? That sounds really good. I don't think I ever ordered from anything from the cafeteria. I don't even know how that worked. There were the carts outside, and I just grab a couple things and walk around and laugh with my friend. Okay. Org. Where are you? Oh, little country school in Texas. Oh my goodness, Texas, you have good lunches. Okay. Oh, there are the sprinkles. One over there, one right there. I guess if I can't see it, it's fine. I can guess. Graduating class was 117 people. I knew every single one besides 3. Our high school was kind of gross. A lot of mud. They didn't have proper walking areas between classes. There was like the main high school, which was actual like structure buildings. And then half the school was these portable trailers in the back, and you just have to go through mud to get them. I think there were some walkways, but yeah, it was just cold sometimes, too hot sometimes. You had those too? Oh, three homeschoolers? Those are the ones that you never got to meet? We had year-round school, and it was so weird because it was like what I think they called them tracks, like which which time of year you went to school, like which track you're on, and there was A, B, and C. And it seemed like the football and cheerleader people, they got preferential treatment to be on like a certain schedule because it matched up with the sports. So that was A track. So then you had an entire group of like every student in that track, there were a certain type of student. Then there were the people, there was a track that was, you had to go to school during the summer and the winter. That was, I think that was C, and nobody wanted that one. So whoever didn't sign up in time, they ended up on that. So that was an entire group of, you know, similar group of people who were like, whatever, I don't care, who are on that track. And then there's people like me in the middle. It's like, oh, what? How do you do it? That was B track. So it was just kind of a weird way to mix everybody up. Where are you, Sprinkles? Where are you? Hold on, sprinkle search. Okay, there's one right on top of the purple, maybe two. And one over there, and one over there. Okay, what? Who drew these sprinkles? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. They like rice. Welcome. Not yet. Shadow, you have to wait. Oh, look at those little rices. I did it wrong. It's okay. It's cute. Okay, let's see. I think that's fine. Okay, so then we'll do Kiki Brown. And we'll see. They've built loads of buildings since the school has grown quite a bit since I lived there. No offense to them, but until their names were called at graduation, I didn't even know they existed. How would you even know? That's no offense. You're not expected to know all of the things. When I was young, I hated that idea, but now I kind of like it. Of tracks? Of going to school in the summer? No. Tracks. Profitable student track. Profitables? Student track. Normal students track. Why am I here? Yeah. Profitables? Yeah, because they're the ones buying all the gear. The jackets.
Okay, begin.
Yeah, our school was kind of weird. I was taking art classes, and then something happened with the art teacher. Or what was it? No, that was in college. The art teacher, the art professor died or something happened. He had some sort of health emergency. So like the whole art department was canceled or something like that. They had a student teaching the class for a minute and then, I don't know. No, but my art teacher in high school was pretty cool. I think I was the one who was changing my mind in high school. Oh, it was drama. That's what it was. I was deciding between art and drama. The drama teacher was teaching clowning, like spent half the year teaching clowning. And I think, I don't know, something happened. Parents got mad. So he didn't work there anymore. And then who took over? She was just teaching costume design. So I was like, what is any of this? I hate all of it. Okay, I said I was gonna do chocolate cake, cakey parts. Not chocolate cake, donut cakey part. No break school is a good idea because that's life. You never get a break from work. School is everyone's first job. Okay. Hold on. Ugh. So, sprinkle colors. The brightest of the bright. We'll do super bright pink, the brightest yellow, purple, pink, yellow, purple. I need a blue. One of these blues. Maybe that one? Costume design. Can't fit drama. Yeah, it totally fits, but if that's all the class is and you're expecting to like learn lines and practice acting, after a while it's like, what happened? It felt like a history lesson. Okay. Pink. Purple. Blue and yellow. All right.
Game over.
Oh, but I still do brown. Oh yeah, I took psychology and thought I would learn how people think. All I remember is snoring in that class. Oh yeah, that was me with philosophy. I took that class thinking I was going to learn about philosophers, but they were teaching you about how to construct arguments. I was like, what? I totally didn't know what this class was. Okay. Yellow. You're up. Oh no, see, I'm so into sprinkles. I said I was gonna do the brown. Okay. There we go. Philosophical debate is a fun nightmare. Well, I never got to the fun part. I was just like, what in the world? Don't do it if you don't like it, but if you like it, there's almost nothing more interesting. Really? You think so? Is that the kind of class you need to do debates during? Because that would have been a big no for me. I tried to avoid doing a book report by, we had an option to paint a movie poster based off of the book. So I did that instead. Because I just didn't want to talk to anybody. And I got to double purpose that for art class. So that was the highlight of my scholastic career. Yes, you have to do a debate. Oh, I'm glad I got out of that. I would have died. Or I would have learned and then been a lot easier to do panels at conventions. I'm just looking to see. Yeah, it's kind of a little translucent shadow donut color. The point isn't to change an opinion, it's to express yours to the point, understand it as a reasonable want. Yeah, it is actually a really interesting thing if you can get somebody, they don't have to agree with you, but just at least understand what you're saying. People don't know there's a difference between understanding. You can understand something and disagree with it at the same time. Okay, donut, behave. Is this what we're going for? Exactly, says Sage. Okay, it's kind of, it looks a lot, I like it. It's darker than I was thinking. Darker than my little test subject over there. And it's almost like the same value as the purple. So if I just line under the purple like it's some shadow, it's just gonna look like extra thick purple. So save it for later, figure it out later. I don't need to change your opinion just to get you to understand. That's the win. Yeah, definitely looking good. Thank you. Looks good, don't it? Okay, let's see. Donut. Ode to donut. You're so delicious and beautiful, festive. No one's ever like, oh no, someone brought donuts. Maybe if it's gonna ruin their diet. .62, and if I'm lucky, I weigh 160. Okay, so that seems slim. Yeah, you need more donuts. Oh my goodness. So you're the snacky kid eating sweets, so your cousins didn't take them, having nachos and 2 ice creams. You're like a burning furnace of energy burning. Burning. I'm regular metabolism. That's the word I was looking for. When I said I was hungry, I wasn't joking. Yeah, with all the donuts I've been eating and ice cream, I have to make sure to be on the stationary bike. I kind of like the graphicness of just the dark color rather than blending it in. I feel like it still needs another darker purple. See, but then I don't want to give it like too much of a weird like waviness all the way down. I think I should leave well enough alone. I think it might look better with the sprinkles. Add colors first. In high school, I did a workout thing with protein drinks. I lost weight. Okay. Here, let's do sprinkles, just because I can't wait for sprinkles. Here, let's see. Did they try? They might be dry. I think the sprinkles will help with the color balance. Yeah, and if not, we should at least know what we're working with. Okay, let's see. Oops, I clicked away. Where are you? There you are. Yellow. How many sprinkles do I have? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Like 18 or so. And 4 colors. It's like 4-ish of each, but not exactly, because then it'd be too patterny. I'll start off with 3 and see where that goes. Okay, I'm gonna try this brush instead. This, what is this one? Well, I don't know who this brush is, but it's so, look at this. Well, I don't think this is ready to help. So I'm gonna use this one. It's slightly better. Oh, it's the same guy. Yo. Comfort 3000. Okay. I just didn't feel like fighting with that floppy brush tip. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna pick random ones. Are you ready? You gonna bloop real bad? No, you're ready. Ah, look at that. Who else? Oh, you can't even tell. It's yellow, trust me. See more paint complications. Okay, who wants to be yellow? You look like you want to be yellow. I'll do this little side one yellow. All right, let's swap it. I had to switch to the big screen. Yellow didn't show up well on the portrait monitor. Yeah, it doesn't, in my little rectangles, it doesn't show up very well either. But in person, I can kind of see it. Whoops, did I have that wrong? One, two, three. Okay. We'll do that super bright pink color. I think this is like opera pink or something. Oh, it's so bright. Okay, who wants to be pink? Front and center. Oop, you got a drip. Wipe your little chin. It matches the, what did you expect? Pink on pink. Okay, so we'll minimize these because they're not any contrast to them. Which should tell me, well, stop, do something else. No, keep going with the same exact thing. I could put one, I'll put another one in the darker area. What did you pick up? Did you pick up some of the white? Maybe it's just a sheen of some sort. Okay. All right. I guess I'll just go darker. Hold on. I'll do that. Okay, steady, steady. It's gonna go. It's gonna escape its little cylindrical shape. I got 2 shades of blue. Let's see. That guy right there. It's got a little bit of green to it. Not really, it's just, yeah, I guess a little bit of green to it. Let's see what his neighbor looks like. The one is like a sky blue, one is just, I wonder if you'll be able to tell it. Oh, here, I'll do it on this instead. Okay, I did it opposite. Sprinkle Audition blue. This one, is like a redisher one, and this one is just like a bluey, greeny one. You say the right, Chris? It's granulating. I don't know why it does that. Okay, Chris. Right is bright. Left is dark. Look at this. Okay. Cyan, brighter. Oops, this is the wrong. Chris, did you see the picture of my printer box? Huge. It's the inner regular box is still over there. I thought, I haven't plugged anything in or set it up. I need to get a little table-y thing for it. Hold on now. I'm still looking at donuts over here. Okay. There it is. There it is. Biggest box ever. See what's going on over there. Yeah, that's a huge box. And it was fun. It's in the garbage now, sadly. It's too big to hang out. But yeah, that was part of the reason for the donut celebration, is finally getting that printer I've been talking about forever. Okay, touch you, and I'll touch you. Okay. There's the kitten hiding in that outer box. Oh, Hero of Realm says, getting ready for my exam at 6:50, or I would be watching. Hero, that's quite all right. Thank you for hanging out a little bit. My keyboard isn't the newest, and I'm not in a position to spend another 100 on a mechanical. Yeah, you just make it work for as long as possible. I've never been like a keyboard fanatic, so I have one of those, what is it? Let's see. I got 2. The one right in front of me, I got because I was trying to play Cyberpunk on my bedroom TV with a super long cable to get my PC connected to the bedroom TV. So I got the this Bluetooth keyboard so that I can use my computer while far away. So this one works fine. They both work fine. This one here, it's got a little trackpad. Oh, I'm dipping my Logitech. So I like that. That enough. Oh, I got paint from splattering pink stuff. But I have this other keyboard that it was cooler looking, and I still kind of like it a lot, but any keyboard enthusiast would just cringe if they heard the how the actual buttons sound, keys sound. They're pretty sloppy sounding. So this is the other one. It's there it is. I like it because it's pretty, but there's like a lot of wiggle room. Like, that's all kind of gross keyboard stuff. Like stuff like that is not very optimal. Where's the plug? That's a good printer, but you need to remember to print something every week or so to keep the ink from clogging. That's what I read, Chris. Thank you for confirming. I figure kind of a low stakes thing to print would be some stickers for the vending machine. Weird stuff that is kind of not really like a sticker that's not going to make the cut, or a sticker wrap, the place that prints on neat materials like glitter, pixie glitter. Ooh. So not all stickers, every sticker doesn't need to be super expensive. These aren't super expensive, but like if you want to mask out some stuff, put it on special materials, you can order a big quantity and keep the price down. But if I want to just make some weird sticker at home and I don't want to buy a huge quantity because it's like, who's gonna buy this sticker? Like, oh, I like it, let's see. Then that's the stuff I would send to the printer. And then Joel he will utilize more of the fancier stuff, like the high quality, nice paper, printing capabilities. I got one of those, but mine basically is small enough to be a remote. I use it in bed. That's handy. For an artsy person, works great. For a gamer, I think cancer would. Oh, okay. I prefer something slightly clicky, but that has good springs to push back. Of course, I also type too bloody fast. I don't think I type very fast. I've never been a fast typer. MX Cherry Blues. What is this? Somebody, I think they said it was that round keyboard was a modified Kale Blue switch. And that's the extent of my knowledge of that stuff. I'm trying to get this blue how I like it. I don't type a lot, so I'm not encouraged to go buy another keyboard right quick. Extremely nerdy. Okay, blue. I'm gonna do this one. Oh, wipe your chin. You're gonna drip. Blue. That one shows up. Who else wants to be blue? You? The rice-shaped sprinkle? And this little guy? kind of did a 180 with computer interest, like PC stuff. In college, we had to take some sort of computer class, and you could satisfy that by just taking a typing class. So I did the typing class. So I learned how to touch type, which is kind of handy. I didn't win any speed races, but yeah, I didn't want to. I had zero interest back then. Okay, so I feel like, so who do I have left? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what? 1. I'll start from, should I zigzag? No, I'll go left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's 2 more colors at least. Let's do a purple. Purple. Siege, you read my mind. But it's also the definition of preference, if you care. I grew up on old mech keyboards, so the loud classic keys are comfy for me. Oh yeah, I could see that. I took typing in high school and it really paid off in college. Computers everywhere. Typing in high school, I don't know if I had that. I didn't take it. I don't know if it was available. I remember that the instructors in the typing class were really impressed by my reach to the delete key. They would go, ooh. That was like the weirdest thing. I don't know what it is. I don't have big hands. I don't have long fingers. I don't know what it is. Gloves don't fit.
Game begin.
They get webby. But as soon as I tell someone I have long fingers or something and they put their hands next to mine, it's always the same. So maybe I've got short palms or something? I don't know. Anyway, it made for a easy typing class. I started using computers in the 1st grade, the 90s. That makes sense. That was about the year of, wait. Yeah, I would say that's the year we got a computer for the household. Was it Master Blaster or something? And those weird screensavers, they had like the swirly, hazily looking things. I used to like those. Purple. Purple, there's a pinky purple and a purple. I better use the purpley purple because the pinky purple will just disappear. You're number 3 right here, okay. Pretty dark. Let's see if that works. One hand comfortably stretches from F to backspace. Well, I got 2 different sizes keyboards here. F to backspace, that's a pretty long reach. I'm super clear of that on my little keyboard. Hold on, let's do some purple. Kind of match. So let's steer clear of purple stuff and see if that works. That one right there. Who else must we have? Orange. It feels like orange is off. I use full size with numpad. Love my numpad. I'll fight for it. Okay, so what do you say? You got F to backspace. Let's see. F. Yeah, that's probably my extent. these too much. I could feel that in my forearm. That's probably bad. Numpads are a must. Only time I compromise on that is for small laptops. Here in a minute. Which orange? This orange. Okay. Do you guys ever get like custom keycaps for your escape keys or something like that? Or are you just more of a purist? I wouldn't mind seeing some orange just because that's my favorite color. My laptop actually has numpad. I've never owned my own laptop. Joel has one. I've been on a desktop the whole time, and I always thought if I get a laptop, they're gonna make me do work on the road or something. So I never got one. And it still kind of confuses me that the trackpad, how are you supposed to do the other click? And I have to remind myself. Okay, so you. It's kind of dark. I'll just do a couple. I got some from QuakeCon. I have a MacBook Air without one. The rest of my devices have numpads and full-size keyboards. Replacement caps for what is the queer? Is that gaming specific and AS? Okay, so that little grouping. Though honestly, I generally don't like the idea of replacement caps. I did these for gaming reasons. They are textured and have a slight tilt on many of them, so I know where my finger is by feel. Okay. You know what all these sprinkles need? Oh, did I leave the wrong? Oh, I got it. I can get jelly roll outlines and then just kind of give a little squiggle circle kind of around it. I like the yellow ones best because they kind of pop and look festive. I got two yellows. I'm gonna make them yellow then. I just said I liked yellow. Very important decisions here. You and you. Okay. A little shadow. Drew Dog. Beth Eclair or glazed donut? Which one? Oh, shoot. One's bigger, right? I think... So you mean specifically a glazed donut, just like a plain glazed donut? And an eclair, then what's the eclair? Is it glazed or like chocolatey? Or just... Maybe my terminology is off. Because when you say glazed, I think of that clear milky kind of covering. But then the eclair, I always think of chocolate ones. Cream-filled, okay, chocolate, cream-filled eclair over a glazed donut all day. But if it's like just a regular chocolate eclair and the glazed donut from like side, oh, how come I can't remember? It's not car, side, hold on, don't tell me. Sidecar, yeah, that's what it was. If it's from Sidecar, I would go for the glazed donut. Glazed donut holes are a guilty love. They're good. we used to go to this place and get donut holes all the time. And one day they didn't have them. And the lady's like, well, I have donuts. We're like, no, that won't do. Oh, that made me laugh because she was talking sense, right? But I don't know, just something about this, the snackability of the donut hole. I think we're going to the post office or some sort of postal annex thing. She's so confused. Eclair, a French pastry filled with pudding and topped with chocolate icing. So eclairs always are filled with something? Okay, those are good. Totally makes sense, but at the same time, it's just a thing. Oh, add shadows under and a shine spot from the light source. Yes, I like that idea, Siege. C, says Food Dog. It's a good question. So eclairs are always filled with chocolate icing. Okay, I just thought it was the shape. Yeah. Okay, so that eclair you described over some just regular non-deluxe glazed donut, I would go for the eclair, for sure. If it's like a nasty eclair from some market that doesn't trade them out and like a Sidecar glazed donut, then I'd go for the Sidecar. I got food poisoning from someone's donut a long time ago. I was so sad. Okay. So. I'm thinking of the shadows you're talking about, Siege. My brush control leaves a lot to be desired. So I'm thinking, is that the thing that I do with the microns? Remember you were saying earlier, like you can, like these paint stuff that's unwieldy. The little pens and the pencils. So much easier. But it's just a donut, right? I'm here to practice, so. Okay, I'll do the paint. Maybe I can take that pinky color and just add the darker shadow color that I just used for the surface. So that way it's just not some like murky gray line. It's kind of just blends in with the pink. What are you doing in there? You're all weird. Okay, and that darker color. that too much? I can't do the things you are right now, honestly. You know what? I'm barely figuring it out. It's the whole... It's just brush control, right? I'm so bad at it. I see people making little time lapses or just regular recordings of them using nibs and brushes and... Oh, Sandra Hope, she's an inker. She always posts a bunch of her works in progress, and it's just the lines she throws, such control. It's professional. And here I am just trying to make a donut. I'm sweating it. I'm just trying to practice when the stakes are low. Stakes. Food poisoning from a donut? Ouch. Mine was seafood pasta eons ago. Oh no, that sounds bad. Don't wish that on anyone. Facing the porcelain. Yeah. And it was so awkward too, because when it was hitting me the worst, we were walking our dogs a long time ago, and we saw a neighborhood friend, and I was like, I gotta go, because I seriously thought I was gonna hurl in one of the trash cans we were going by. Okay, that's enough. Too dark. You can't screw up practice, go wild. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Okay, so I've got colors that are somewhat donut-y here. See if I can practice, or just at least see what this shadow color does. I feel like it's not far. I didn't push it far enough. Yeah, maybe a little darker. It's a good eyeshadow color. Okay. It's almost there. Look at these tiny little shadows. That's not very impressive. Okay, so then it just needs to be a little more opaque. I've got too much water in there. So if I add a little pink, add more of that darker color, we'll see. That's too dark. Maybe. The left one was nice on its edges. Okay, this one's gonna be super dark. Yeah, this is better. They pop up now. All right. Where's my magnifying glass? Okay, still all souped up. Are you dry? Am I jumping the gun here? They seem pretty dry. Okay. Do I have the right? Oh, let me change that. Oh, donut. I'm going to paint you. I'm gonna eat you. Yeah, we have strawberry, not sprinkles, but there's a strawberry donut in the fridge. Streetcar. Sidecar? Goodness, sidecar. Okay, brush control. Just tip it. Wait, do I have a... I have a... Well, this is pretty small. Fine of a point. Oh my gosh. That plus the highlight think we'll be onto something. I ended up mixing like some sort of eggplanty color. You could even use it to like reel this rice one in. Kind of cut back into the blue. Give it that little cylinder shape. Oh, well, now I made a peanut. That's fine. Use the special sprinkle. Oh, where's the other one? There's another one up there. Okay. Sprinkle hunt. Oh, Siege, what happened here? Automod doesn't like your, Oh, it's expired. Sorry. Sorry, Siege, I missed that. I was looking at the combined chat, not the Twitch specific chat. This Siege says, always pork. Anytime I get food poisoning, it's pork. Siege says to Drew Dog. Pork all the time, huh? This is silly. It's because we love you, donuts. That's why. All right, I think I got everybody. So this shadow color be good for some of these darker undersides. Yeah, if you don't like mess it up. Yes, okay. Very serious business here. Ooh, I like that. Just a little void. Now he's smiling. Okay, leave it. Stop. Okay, so I could stand to put a little shadow under this one. Oh, some more than I bargained for. That's fine. A lot of times I'll do that. I'll be real over or unexpectedly heavy-handed with something, and then when I go back to look at it later, I think that's kind of just basic shadow. You weren't fussy and noodly. You accidentally did something bold. Was playing with the dog, but yeah, pork always gets me. Then again, I do have a weakness for carnitas. Carnitas. Yeah, I like those too. Or did. Beef has grown on me quite a bit. Yeah, I'm definitely a carnivore. I'm not ready to go full vegetarian yet. I don't mind some fake meat things. I mean, I don't hate any of it. I can't pretend that it's meat. There's this stuff called Quorn. It's spelled like Quorn. I don't think there's E. And that's kind of some sort of meat substitute. We'll have that sometimes. But I do like meat. You know what? I don't. My birthday meal is Brazilian barbecue. It's heaven for carnivores. Brazilian barbecue, yeah. Okay. The only problem I have with that stuff is I can't eat my money's worth. There's one in San Diego we used to go to, and I think it was maybe. Is my memory wrong? I felt like it was $80. Maybe a meal. Maybe it was $40 a person. $80 a person sounds really expensive. But there's just no way I could eat my money's worth at places like that. Sadly, my super favorite thing there is the grilled pineapple. But yeah, the things that I really have no interest in eating are like the bugs of the sea, like lobster, shrimp. They just seem like silverfish and cockroaches, but big. And shrimp, they don't clean the poop out. Everyone's okay with eating poop. That I don't understand. So I won't get mad. Like if someone's treating me to food and that's what they're making, that's fine. But I wouldn't order that stuff. Water bugs, yeah. Cheap plate is 50. The average is 70 plus. Okay. Yeah, so it was probably like 80. I'm probably thinking right. And then you have that little wooden cylinder thing. One side is green, one side's red. You just leave it on green all night. That means go bring the meat. They got 30% juicier looking with the darker color. That looks it looks okay. We need little I wonder how well my jelly roll will work to give the sprinkles the little kiss of light. depends on the location, but I've never ate shrimp at a Brazilian barbecue. Well, and my prices are based on a lower cost of living than a lot of places. Texas is cheap compared to many places. Reasonably priced. Let's practice. It's fantastic. Thank you. Okay, so I got options for white. I can try the easy thing, the jelly roll. If that is too fiddly, I can just crack this open. Oh, I still have some right there. I could use that. Let's see. Sometimes I just have some that are dried out. Oh, super deja vu. Yeah, it's kind of biting. Let's see. It might just be easier to dab with the white paint stuff. Critique the S out of your commissioned pieces. Practice should be fun. I agree. If ever, sometimes I'll critique my stuff harshly, and it's not even like I'm beating myself up. It's more trying to force some memory of like, don't make that same mistake. I'll do the same thing over and over. So I'm trying to like not mince words with my own opinion of how things are going, so that way hopefully I'll remember. Okay, so I don't think I was using you for the white. It was this one, this floppy jalopy one, this guy. I've got a whole set of these little wiggle buggers. This is kind of firm. I'll try this one. To be honest, if I critique something, I like it more than something that I just enjoy without thought. Yeah, that's a good point. Did you dry up? You might have dried up. This calls for like full strength. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. All right. So I just have to have a super light touch so I don't just cover the entirety of all the color that I just put. Who wants to be first? You. Where's my magnifying glass? Brush is better than pen. Yeah, this white. What is the deal with white, like white pens? It seems to be really hard to make a white pen, brush pen.
Game over.
Like the Pen Touch opaque pens. Posca I think is okay. There was some Uniball stuff that I had. Jelly rolls, they gunk up. They don't show up well enough on dark stuff, or they gunk up and they last like one try. Very serious. The way it lays the ink, I think, not gonna lie, I have a favorite pen, but it doesn't make artsy pens. A favorite white pen, like white ink pen. Oh, that got juicy. So juicy. Blue, black, and red only. What do you like? What makes it your favorite? It's the way it feels when it rolls over paper. The flow is nice and smooth. Yep, flows so nicely. I still feel it needs like a darker brown. Something here. The some of the icing's getting close. But it needs more, something going on here. The cakey part. Let's see. I could do one more level, like a shade of brown that's in between this lighter and this darker, and then just kind of cut in one more a little bit. Maybe not the top. I can swing some underneath the bottom. And then even a darker brown to line the outside. Let's try that. Very, very important donut. Donut of the year. And make a sticker out of it with my fancy overkill printer. Can you imagine if your printer, you go into someone's house, like, wow, what beautiful Ansel Adams style photography will they print on me? I'm making donut stickers. And more stuff. There's gonna be more stuff, but it's just funny. It makes me laugh. Okay. Brown. Probably this brown. Go over it, a little bit of a waterier version of it. You want it. This is all water. Where's my favorite? Here, you. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Rehydrate this guy. Pilot Precise B5 rolling ball pens. Oh, I'm not familiar. I have some Pilot stuff, but I don't have any. Well, that's not true. I don't have a ton of rollerball stuff. Hold on. No, I can't do that. I have a question to ask myself. And I was going to Google it. But I need to do this before everything dries up. the official name of the silvery part on the brush. My brain wants to say it's like a ferrule or ferret, but that's the little nugget that's on cables. It's probably just neck or something simple like that. It's ferrule, really? Ferrule? Aglet, ooh. Thank you, Argu. Ferrule? How was that in my brain? That is interesting. Is it ferrule or ferrule? What was the other one that I was messing up on? The egg tempura? Egg tempura? I've forgotten now. I was making a joke of it. Now I just confused myself again. Tempura is the paint. Tempura is the delicious thing. Okay. So that needs to dry, and then I could put a thin, dark one for the outer line. And I think that's a donut. Chicken nuggies. Tempura is a light batter. Egg tempura is paint. Ferrule, and then the little nugget on cables to prevent interference from traveling up the cable. It's also a ferrule? Ferret. Ah. All right, I gotta blow dry this guy. Cannot wait. Dropped my stream deck, but at least this time it didn't get mad and change the scene on me. It shares cable space with the heat gun. Okay, so dark brown, like super not watered down, just for the edges of the brown cake. This is a donut tutorial. Everybody take notes. Never have ever made such a perfect donut. That's true. Well, I mean, Probably. I haven't painted any donuts before, but this is far from perfect. It's fun though. Everybody should paint a beautiful donut at least once. Pick your favorite flavor. So this has been an exercise in brush control, in layering, and patience, which I don't have. Okay. It should be dark right there too. Ew, layering. It's too much, right? You have to wait for one layer before you do the next layer? That's crazy talk. Okay. Hold on. Which is the darker? That guy. I'm trying to go up that drip just a little tiny bit, because then it pops forward. As someone who only does outlines, absolutely. I just scribble over the top a dozen more times. Yeah, that's a solid strategy. Okay. It's pretty donut-y. I was looking at it in the on my little rectangles here. It has a way of just like, rather than looking at it live, looking at it on the screen helps me push things that seem a little weak in contrast. Yeah, and then like everyone's talking right here, so I never look like straight at you guys because that's where all the action is for me. And for my style, messy makes it look better than clean. I like messy better. I like to put scribble lines over things. It just it makes it look more spontaneous, less labored, a little more dynamic. So I like that stuff. All right, once again, okay. I've cleaned works up and really hated that versus the messy product. Yeah. Sometimes all those messy scribbles combine to make the shape or the value, the shadow makes it pop, and then you try to clean it up and you've taken, it's like those scribbles had structural integrity. You have to be real careful. All right. Would you look at this? Look at this. I'm gonna eat one of these in a minute. It's not perfect, but it's mine. Okay. Nom. So what did we learn? Let's see. Oh, the darker shadows. The oopsie heavier hand was good. That little, what is it? The periwinkle kind of color that I used to put in there really didn't make that big of a difference. I could have skipped that because it was the whites and the double dark area. Specifically the end little dot whites kind of really juiced it up there at the end. Icing paint. All right. I think some of the paint just soaked into some of the yellow. Didn't show up. That's fine. All right. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I even left myself a place to sign it because that is a work of art if I've ever seen one. I should close up some of this stuff. All right, so I think I got all of my stuff working today. Hooray! You just need patience to wait for things to pop up so you can click them right in the right order. I wasn't clicking my YouTube stuff in the right order. So next week, it's kind of a busy May. We got Free Comic Book Day, and then the weekend after that, I think is, oh shoot, do I have that stuff here? I think it's the Comic-Con, Ontario Comic-Con Revolution. Let's see, there we go. So yeah, and then San Diego Comic-Con, that's a ways out. I'm gonna have so many stickers by the time that thing comes around. Oh, what is that? Okay, touching things. Ta-da! I don't know, I have to do it separately for the vertical stuff, but that's okay. All right, so I will see you guys next week. I'll do Tuesday and Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific, which is 7 p.m. Eastern, I believe. And I be a sticker punk and put your stickers everywhere and on everything. Ooh, should I? I don't know. I'll get in trouble. That's the kind of thing other people can get away with, and then I do it, and it's like, hey, just doing stuff. Shadow, thanks for hanging out. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go stare at my my printer that's just hanging out there with all its tape around it. You only get in trouble if you get caught. I get caught all the time. Well, I haven't been naughty, so I can't say that's still true. Thanks for the stream. Chris, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for the information, and thank you guys for voting on the blues, and I really appreciate it. So I will see you next week, and have a good night. I'm gonna go eat some donuts. Take care.